You're supposed to do it.
Hey, Terrence, I have a question.
Sup?
Are you my friend?
Yes.
Are we locked in?
Yes.
Good. Now step this way. All right, Trey, take it away.
Oh my god.
I'm confused.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Takes, Talks, and Tangents.
Did I just agree to commit a crime?
We
No.
really need to get a theme song.
Yo, Clyde, sing the theme song.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
I want like a 90s sitcom style intro where we all pose, turn to face the camera and pose while the song's playing.
Back to back.
On this episode, we are joined by your co-hosts, Clyde, Ralph, Terrence, and Trey, which is me.
And we're sponsored by the Bay Ridge Norwegian Day Parade.
If you're looking for parking in Bay Ridge, good luck.
You can go fuck yourself.
Oh man, they're a great sponsor. You know, they're a great sponsor.
Yeah, they really help in that they do nothing for us, but we do nothing for them, so it's good.
Yep.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Oh man.
Symbiosis of uselessness.
That's what I tell myself every day, bro.
It's the peak of the American dream, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
The American dream is to have parades for other countries.
And hate them.
At the same time.
I do like their flag, though. It's a good-looking flag.
You know, I feel like hating is an American sport.
I
I feel
do
like-
really well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was like in the Olympics, I think we placed like in the top 3. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
not gold.
Yo.
Nah, we wouldn't get gold. Israel exists.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Damn.
Sorry, I won't get political. Yeah,
Yeah, fuck them.
I fuck them. Do you mean Israel? Because yes, I agree.
Oh man, bro, just said damn.
We're
That
about to
being
get
said-
canceled before anybody even listens to our podcast.
Nah, it's all good, bro. Because the fans will bring us back.
What fans?
Yo, we got fans, bro. We
We
got
got
fans.
10 of them. 10 loyal
Freaky ass
listeners.
niggas.
It's just Alana on 15 different accounts.
Yeah, it's literally just me and all my AI bots. Just like, how can I make us rich real fast?
How to make money fast. Google.
Fact. If you
Yo,
gotta hit
which
'em
one
up.
of us has to show some skin to start showing up in more searches? I vote Clyde.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised we showed up in the amount of searches that we've been popping up in. So thank you to everybody who's actually like at least looking.
Yeah,
facts. If
we
you
appreciate it.
If you listen to the last episode, I talked about how I don't love you. I actually do love you guys, so thank you. You know, it's a weird on and off relationship.
This episode sponsored by Clyde changing his mind every 10 fucking minutes.
Wait a minute, how do you know I didn't edit that out?
Oh,
Well, if you didn't hear that part, don't worry. He didn't say anything.
No, I'm leaving that shit in now.
I love you guys. XOXO, Clyde.
I'm leaving that shit in now.
So what are our topics for today?
Who knows? I haven't looked.
So you know what I realized,
No.
and I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, good.
Video games just don't hit no more, bro.
So, okay, I agree because I traded in my PS4 and I got an $85 Best Buy gift card for it, and it's been 2 weeks and I can't figure out what I want to buy with it because I don't want to buy anything with it.
Get the RoboCop game.
I was thinking about getting Stellar Blade, but I was like, this is too fucking horny.
Get the
And
RoboCop game. I heard
I
it's
was
actually
gonna
good.
get Dragon's Dogma, but it was like, this is too much for me right now.
Oh, I beat that today.
And so here I am, and I just traded it in for a Microsoft gift card so I can take longer to figure out what I want to do with it.
Get the
I
RoboCop
bought
game on
a
Xbox.
Microsoft gift card with a Best Buy gift card, and boom, here we are. What is the RoboCop game? Explain
It's a
it to me.
first-person shooter that takes place in between 1 and 2, and it's rated M, and people said it's actually good. And they said the biggest strength is also the biggest weakness of you eventually do feel as OP as RoboCop. So I really want to play it.
That's fine. My hot take about games is that I do not want to be challenged at all.
Oh, well then you will absolutely love that, because I heard like halfway through the game, it's just like a RoboCop simulator in the best ways possible.
I'm just a little guy, and I just want to come home and play my little games. I don't want them to be difficult.
Yeah, okay, so I was explaining that to my brother recently, because he was like, yeah, I'm having a hard time with, he's doing Jedi Survivor, and I was like, listen, dog, the whole point is to have fun. You're trying to wind down after working. Do you really want to be frustrated playing a video game? He's like, damn, when you put it that way, no, I don't. I was like, yo, that's what I'm saying. I was like, sometimes you just gotta let that shit sit, bro.
I played that shit on story mode for that exact reason.
Nah, see, if you told me this, I want to say like last year, I would look at my copy of Elden Ring and I'd be like, you know what, guys, shut up, you're weak. Now I come home, bro, and like I don't even turn on my consoles, bro. Like I'm like I just look at them, they're just sitting side by side. I'm like, man, y'all do nothing for me. And then I
Well,
turn on my Xbox, and my Xbox is like, "Ooh, you want to stream today?" And I'm like, "Yeah, multi-service piece of shit."
well, I think that's mostly because it goes back to what we were saying in like the corporate greed episodes of like when we were growing up with it. It was a very big social aspect of our lives where like we were sitting in a room with people playing games, and like there aren't really a lot of games like that. Like I think the best example that I don't think we even mentioned in that episode is World War Z. The four of us all played that together,
Fun
and
as
like
shit.
that's the closest thing we ever. Excuse me, that's the closest thing I've experienced to like a co-op like couch experience online in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't think
man. We need
people
more
just don't make
PvE.
that. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That's just PvP makes for really toxic environments. Like I'm a 30-year-old man coming home from work. I'm gonna hop on Call of Duty, and some fucking 16-year-old who's drenched in sweat with a riot shield and a shotgun is gonna fucking fuck me up. And like that's not how I want to live my life.
That's why you gotta play in the morning with all the really cool grown ass men that play before going out, where they get in the lobbies and they're introducing each other. It's like, yo, I hope you guys have a good day today.
All right,
Like,
like
how's everybody doing?
I'm gonna start waking up at 6 a.m. playing before work instead of going to sleep when I get home.
Healthy ass Call of Duty lobbies. Where you looking forward to the day.
We should have 30 plus lobbies. 30 plus, no streamers.
No streamers, bro. That's it. Like somebody's playing like sweet, soft music in the background. It's
Give
like
me
nice
some
jazz.
smooth jazz while we play.
It's like
Oh, no.
their voice sounds like a fresh cup of coffee. It's like, damn, man.
Some nice
Oh,
ASMR in there.
Mm-hmm. Is everybody supportive? It's like, damn, like you kill somebody, it's like, damn, this man really got me. It's like, yo, you know what? I did get you. I did get you.
Yeah,
And I'm
you
proud
did,
of that.
you did.
And then we all hug at the end and
Exactly.
cuddle.
And it's just the same people in the lobby that's like, all right, guys, I got to go to work. Love you. Stay safe.
That's what we want from a gaming experience.
No, I mean, we don't get that. And you know why? Because children ruin everything.
hmm And
I
also,
agree.
like, we said it before. We said it on a previous episode, but content creation has really fucked video games up.
Yeah.
Well, content creation in general has fucked up everything. Like, okay, so I guess this is the topic then.
Like, kids' brain. Kids can't fucking think.
Well, not even that. It's okay.
You said kids can't plank?
I said they can't think.
Oh, I was just like, yo, we were kids planking. And we...
Yeah, I'm out here trying to teach, like, kids every day, and they're just saying words like sussy baka to me, and I'm like, you're not fucking speaking English. And it's not their fault. My hot take of the day, I'm entitled to at least 14 of them a day, is that I hope TikTok does get banned because it's really difficult for kids to grow up in a situation where there's short form content like that can fill every waking moment of their lives.
Bring back
Effectively,
Vine. Really
Vine.
wouldn't do much. It's literally the same thing, except it's just 6 seconds. That's it. Like, it's capped at that.
I'll watch more videos, but they're all shorter.
I feel like this all goes back into like something that I realized, excuse me, after this whole beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and we're not going to talk about the whole beef, but it made me realize that Drake and his fans are media illiterate because he references a song where he says Kendrick Lamar was inappropriately touched as a child, and that's not what he's talking about on that song at all.
No.
And, like, people keep bringing that up, and then, like, people are like, well, he was also dropping memes while he was dropping songs. I'm like, yeah, but he wasn't, he had one good song. He wasn't rapping.
It's because he knows his fan base are a bunch of kids.
And that's the thing, right? Is if you don't actually grow with your content, if your content isn't actually growing with you, then it kind of does stunt your growth in a lot of ways. Because, like, think about it. We had, even though we don't like talking about this woman, we had Harry Potter, and that grew with the fan base. We had Avatar: The Last Airbender, where that talks about genocide, and that grows with the fan base. Lord of the Rings in a lot of ways, depending on like how old you were when you first saw it. What else? I'm sure I'm forgetting like a whole gang of TV shows.
Batman.
Oh yeah, even Batman the animated series is on some real shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and the movies too.
Yeah. I guess it's that like we don't take that sort of stuff all that seriously anymore. Like a perfect example is I mentioned to a bunch of people recently. I was talking to Clyde about this earlier before we started recording, as how movie soundtracks don't slap anymore. And what I mean by that is there was a score and then there was a soundtrack of original songs made specifically for the movie. And they were almost always all bangers because the artists were like, "Oh, I'm about to fucking pop off." It was the American equivalent of a Japanese rock band having their song in the beginning or the end of an anime.
Mhm.
Yes, which also just when you're done, Trey, I want to talk about some
Spider-Man
anime
did it.
intros because sometimes I just be listening to the Gundam Wing intro.
Oh, absolutely. We
That's
can
just
go
so
in on
fun.
anime intros, baby.
Fine.
But I feel like that is like a really good thing is that also keeps you involved with the media. Excuse me, is because like when you have good music accompanying it, you want to like dissect the lyrics and everything.
Yeah.
And nobody makes music like that really anymore unless like you go searching for it. Whereas like it used to just be in the mainstream too.
Mm. I mean, Spider-Man does that.
Elaborate.
The
Radio.
not that Spider-Man. The
Oh,
animated one.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, those.
Oh, I was like, do you mean the Spider-Man song?
No.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Nah, the Spider-Verse ones.
Well, the Spider-Verse, yeah, absolutely. Hunger Games did it because I know Lord curated one or two of those soundtracks. Kendrick Lamar did the Black Panther soundtrack.
50 Shades of Grey.
Beyonce did the Lion King soundtrack. So, but those are all the recent ones. But like, I don't remember like I remember like the Rugrats soundtrack was a slapper.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, the Witch Doctor.
Yo,
Yeah.
there's like a bunch of stuff from like not even just musical movies, but just like they had soundtracks that accompanied the movie that were just had hits on them. Like
I really remember.
Oh,
the
go
one
ahead,
that
T.
sticks with me is like 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies
yes,
in the Digimon movie.
yes.
That shit slapped so hard.
Yo, that song that they play when Yugi and Joey battle during the Pegasus tournament. Yo, that song is so stupid. It's so iconic, bro. And it has like a little slideshow. Dude, it cracks me up every time. Like
Kids.
that has to be my favorite episode of all of Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
And that's a dope thing because like again, it's an original piece from a soundtrack, and you remember it even if it's stupid as hell.
Yeah.
And, like they don't really do that because now everything's needle drops, and a lot of the time they're just cringeworthy, nonsensical needle drops.
I blame Guardians of the Galaxy.
You're not wrong.
Damn. Let's see.
It's not their fault because like you can do it well, and the problem is just now they try to replicate it. Everybody tries to replicate it. The first problem is that Marvel makes a successful movie, and then they try to make that same movie 5 more times.
Yeah, and then Suicide Squad was like, you know what a movie needs? A needle drop every 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. So it's hard because like songs can be fun, a fun part of a movie.
Yeah.
I also feel like the reason why way back in the day, the reason why they also had original music accompany, like written for the world of the movies, like the first Top Gun's the perfect example. Danger Zone was written for that movie. Take My Breath Away was written for that movie.
Highway to the
Danger Zone.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Those were original songs played within the movie itself. So that movie's world has its own specific music within it.
Yeah,
and that's what always made it doper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think like it can extend to just creative usage of music that already exists. Like
Yes.
Like from the moment the fucking Batman started and Something in the Way came on, I was like, yes, I'm gonna like this movie.
Yes, when a needle drops used thematically, it's always dope.
Mm-hmm. Nirvana fits that character very well because he's a broody little bitch like that man always is. And I love Kurt Cobain as a songwriter and a person outside of some of the problematic stuff, but he was also a broody little bitch.
And even going back to video games, like Clyde said, like the DK rap was so good and popular, they put in the Mario movie, like
bro. But they need to pay my man though.
Yeah, they do.
They need to pay my man though, because like that's just iconic. Yeah.
No, one of the co-writers was like not credited in the movie. He's like, I haven't gotten paid for this song since like the 90s. I didn't know it was a huge hit.
I was like, bro, what? That shit's a bop, bro. Like you hear it once and it's stuck in your head for like a week. Yo, and the same thing with the first song in Sonic Adventure 2.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Bro, that song comes on. No. That you don't even get into the game. Like you have the menu and that shit starts playing.
Yo, Sonic Heroes had a great soundtrack too. You're right, because like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, like there was that first banger level, but then like all those Knuckles levels had those weird ass, dopey ass rap songs that you still loved.
That's why in my headcanon, Knuckles is black.
All right, so you know what? My hot take is the death of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater franchise killed off soundtracks for everything.
I remember there was this game that was very Tony Hawk-like. It was like a roller skating game.
Skate.
I don't remember if it was it, but I just remember very vividly that it had the song "Youth of the Nation" by POD as part of the soundtrack.
Fuck.
And I used to rock the fuck out to that song while I was
Shit.
skating around. You used to
I
be able to
know
like skate over rats and kill them.
it's not skate. Ah, fuck.
No, it's definitely
Maybe
not
it-
skate. Yo, POD though. Shout out POD.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what? That was a good callback to you. You know why? They made an original song for the second Matrix movie called "Dreaming Awake,"
See, POD is the shit. That's what we learned here on this.
and I'm not gonna lie, that song kind of slaps, bro.
I remember seeing the music video for Alive on MTV for the first time. I was like, "This is rock music." Little known-
Aggressive inline.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah, I remember that game.
I used to just every time Youth of the Nation came on, I was like, "It's time to rock the fuck out."
All right, so speaking of dope soundtracks and dope
Just Set
video
Radio.
games, yes, and speaking of other dope video games and franchises that need to come back on top of Jet Set Radio, known for their dope soundtracks, is the EA Street Series sports games.
Oh my god, bro.
Mhm.
Don't get me started.
No, Ralph, please start.
It put me on to like so many like hip hop classics that I never knew existed.
And remixes of those classics that you didn't know existed either.
Exactly, bro. Yo, same thing with the first DJ Hero. Bro, like, and then on top of that, you have control of mixing the songs that they mash together. So it's just like you're having fun with it while also making your own creation. So it's like that was dope. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking I'm gonna be like a fucking like the next, I don't know, Daft Punk the way I'm DJing in this bitch. And I'm like, yo, it's wavy.
You know what? That might be why the multiplayer on Tetris Effect is so dope, because like you're not only are you working together to like do your own individual Tetris things as a team, but then you're also changing the beat together.
Man,
Music.
see. Now there was a game called Boom Boom Rocket, bro. It gave me a new love for opera music.
Opera.
Yo,
Smooth
Mine's
operator,
branching
I know
out.
this song.
yo, Ralph, come on. You were there, bro. You were there. You were there.
I was.
We were playing that shit, bro. Yo, that game is too good. Bring back Boom Boom Rocket. That's all I gotta say.
It's on Xbox. If you
I mean,
still
again,
want
just
it.
original music in
It's true.
general. Like, it's not like a movie that I identify with a ton, but like they wrote, I've had the time of my life for Dirty Dancing.
Yep.
Like,
Yo.
shit like that just doesn't happen anymore.
So,
Terrence
like I'm
loves that
saying,
movie.
Yo,
like
I want someone to lift me like that. I wish Patrick Swayze could come back just to briefly lift me into the air.
I could be your Patrick Swayze.
Come on, baby.
like
God,
movies
they
used
fucking
to
good.
have, and video games sometimes used to have like full on soundtracks that would be chart topping albums that were hits. Like
Mhm.
I Don't Want to Miss a Thing was for fucking Armageddon, dog.
Which, talk about a song completely out-arting the movie that it's in.
It's like Phil Collins in the Tarzan movie. They made an entire movie based off his album.
I mean, my favorite logical leap, I think, in all of cinema is that it's easier to teach people who drill to be astronauts than it is to teach astronauts how to drill.
And even Ben Affleck mentions that in his commentary.
Mhm. But also, like, why couldn't you just send both of them? I don't know. Maybe there's an in-universe explanation. If any of our 12 listeners are very big Armageddon fans and you want to prove me wrong, please write to us. We don't have a P.O. box, so we won't get it. But
I think you can leave comments on. Oh, actually, you know what? Please start leaving reviews on Apple Music and leave comments. I think you can do that on Spotify now.
they only take 5-star reviews, so if you don't leave if you leave anything else, they won't get it. So just so you know.
Now I'm trying to think of. What was that song? Deep Cover by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Yeah, and you don't stop because it's a 187 on the undercover cop.
Oh my God! In San Andreas.
That was written for the movie Deep Cover.
Oh,
I mean, I
See,
think
yeah.
we're missing the biggest and most incredible song out there that is a tie-in to a movie, and that would be when my good friend LL Cool J told us, "Deepest, bluest, my hat is like a shark's fin."
Yo, listen, that song was a bop. Deep Blue Sea was a bop for different reasons of a movie.
LL Cool
I love
J
that
don't
movie.
miss.
That movie's so bad, and I love every second of it.
There's this one woman who has written, she wrote Don't Want to Miss a Thing and like a bunch of these other big ballad operatic movie hits that would almost always get nominated for like Oscars, and they're almost always written by this one woman. I can't remember her name. Oh no. Cause I didn't know Aaliyah sang a song for the Anastasia movie, because I've only seen that once, and that was when I was like in preschool and I saw it in theaters. I don't remember shit about that movie.
I was just gonna say, like, we pretty recently saw like the phenomenon of what a good like soundtrack can do when Stranger Things used "Running Up That Hill." Like
Yep.
that song charted after like 30 years because a show used it very well, and like it added something to what was happening in the show, and it wasn't just background noise. And like the power of using a song well like that is like people listen to the song again.
But okay, another one that I just remembered, because I'm still trying to search stuff up. The Land of a Million Drums by Outkast from the Scooby-Doo movie.
Damn.
Like this is what I'm saying. Like, we don't have fun making stuff anymore.
No, we don't.
I do.
Yeah, no, that's fair. There is always something going on.
Do you guys have like a favorite one?
Like a favorite song made for a movie?
Yeah, like, or even like a TV show or a video game. Because like I recently rediscovered the Rugrat rap that Criss Cross did that they played in commercials on Nickelodeon.
I mean, mine's gonna be pretty cookie cutter, but the song "Into the West" that plays at the end of Lord of the Rings: Return of the King was written specifically for the movie, and
That
that's
is a
really
good one,
great
though.
fucking song. And it's also dedicated to a New Zealand kid who died of cancer while they were filming it. So
Oh damn!
that song slaps real hard. It is it won an Oscar, so it's not like I'm saying something very original by saying I love that, but it's great.
Tarzan movie.
For those of you who don't know Clyde very well, if Clyde met Phil Collins, he would die.
I would.
Oh,
Man would
how
be
could I
so
forget?
happy.
How could I forget about the Shaft theme song?
Love Uncle Phil.
Shaft.
What about you, Ralph?
What?
Favorite song from a soundtrack?
Is it like does that have to be lyrical or no?
No, it could be
No.
instrumental.
Yo, so lately I've been addicted to listening to Brother in Arms from Mad Max Fury.
Yo,
alright,
Ralph.
So yesterday when I was at K Barbecue, right? They were playing Mad Max. I've never seen the movie before. They were playing Mad Max Furious Road, and I could not hold a conversation because I was just staring at the fucking TV the whole
Alright,
time.
Clyde, you trying to watch Mad Max next
Yo.
weekend?
Yo,
I
we in
mean,
it, bro.
The Furiosa movie's coming out, so now's a good time to watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Perfect timing.
yeah, bro. I'm hooked, bro. I need to figure out what the fuck was going on because there's so much violence. I'm like, yo.
There
And
is
with
a
the
great
whole
deal of
Fallout,
violence.
with the whole Fallout theme going on lately, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that song was written for a movie?
What?
Don't worry, be happy.
Really?
It was written for that movie Cocktail where Tom Cruise is a bartender who does fancy tricks.
Ah,
And then
what about our good friend Ray Parker Jr. and Ghostbusters?
Yo.
I'm
And
a believer.
Power of Love for Back to the Future, right?
It's the power of love.
Footloose?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man, that gets my people going. By my people, I mean white people. You put on Footloose, and there's not a single white person in a 10-block radius who is not dancing.
Their foot is really loose.
I always forget the song Car Wash was literally written for the movie Car Wash.
That
Very
song is so
appropriate.
catchy.
Oh, that song's canceled now.
All right,
Oh.
wait. What's the first letter in that song?
S.
Oh, never mind.
It's by Nelly and Murphy Lee, and
Yo, I Had a Tiger.
it's that was Rocky 4.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all those songs that slap from Bad Boys 2 are canceled now, except for the Jay-Z song.
Can't
Yo.
shit no more.
Listen, you can blame Diddy for that.
No Diddy.
I mean, you can look even recent. You could do See You Again from Fast and Furious.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Oh shit, I forgot. Here Comes the Hot Stepper was written for a movie.
And then I saw
Oh, I guess King's Dead from the Black Panther soundtrack. Miss me with that bullshit.
Obviously, like we talked about Sunflower, but man, that song slaps.
La di da di da.
Am I Dreaming from Across the Spider-Verse?
Oh my god. Man, every song from Across the Spider-Verse.
I am dreaming
Yeah.
of you. Wait, wrong song.
This is going to be a very niche reference, and I don't know if any of you are going to get it, but have you ever seen the romantic comedy Music and Lyrics starring Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore?
I started watching it and never finished it.
All right, that movie does such a great job of creating its own music. So the plot is that like Hugh Grant is a washed up 80s pop star, and like they have actual songs that his band sang, and they're fucking good songs, man. Like I'll just listen to them and they sound like 80s songs. So that's like an example for me where like that's not even, we're not looking at that movie and like, wow, that's an Oscar winner, but like they just did a really good job of like making music to fit in with the story that they were trying to tell. And it's like I'd listen to it.
Yo, it's one of our time that we have not mentioned. Decoded by Paramore.
Oh, how did we get here?
I used to know you so well.
And Paramore can do no wrong. We stand Paramore.
I'm trying to think.
Forget about me.
Fucking Daft Punk with Tron, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dog. Damn.
Was that one song by what's this girl's name from Great Gatsby? Was that made for Great Gatsby or no?
Young and Beautiful?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know some of those songs were originals and some of them were covers. I don't know which ones were which.
I don't know if she wrote it for the movie. Yeah, My Heart Will Go On.
Check on It by Beyonce was written for the Pink Panther.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Staying Alive.
Yep,
Yeah.
that from Saturday Night. That whole soundtrack was written for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Men in Black, Will Smith.
Oh yeah. Just Cruisin' was also on that soundtrack and was a bop. There's also that whole soundtrack is dope actually. There's a lot of like low key summertime 90s hip hop songs on there. Oh, Kiss from a Rose by Seal, because that's from fucking Batman Forever.
Oh, Seal, he made a thing for that, didn't he?
Yo, he was singing in front of the fucking bat signal in the music video, dog.
Yo, I forgot. I blocked it from my memory for some reason.
I mean, obviously you got the whole fucking Batman soundtrack that Prince did.
Oh yeah, the Bat Dance.
Mm-hmm.
The Bat Dance.
You got the fucking Vanilla Ice Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle song.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Hey, can you say that?
And Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
one by Future?
Oh shit.
Cry too was also written for the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. That whole soundtrack was Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. That was a big hit.
For example, of a bad one, Happy by Pharrell Williams.
Oh yeah, that's another recent one.
Yo,
I really fucking hate that song though.
that song indoctrinated children, bro.
It's just a personal thing, and I don't like it at all.
9 to 5 by Dolly Parton was written for the movie. She was also entitled 9 to 5.
Can we just pause for a second to say Dolly Parton fucking rocks?
Yes, she does.
Just
Yes,
if
she
you
does.
don't love Dolly Parton, you can go fuck yourself. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, somebody's listening to this and they're like, yeah, Team Jolene. It's like, yo, bro, nah.
Oh, do y'all know that song "Don't Let Go" by En Vogue?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's from Set It Off. That song slaps.
You gotta sing it for me.
Hold on, wait. I'm actually dropping that in the chat. I'm trying to think of the big ballady ones because you guys said you already said Celine Dion and Titanic.
That was a cool one too because like they worked the like instrumentation from that song into the score of the movie too.
That's what good ones do. That's what all the James Bond ones do.
Mm-hmm.
And I will always love you.
Oh yeah, that was a Dolly Parton cover by Whitney Houston, written for The Bodyguard.
Got, Endless Love.
Endless.
Richie
Yeah.
and Diana Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You know, I discovered that song through friends.
When Chandler sings it at the end.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that show.
all right. Drop
A
it
lot of
in
people
the
don't like it,
chat.
but it's
A lot of
whatever.
people don't like Friends because it's cool to not like Friends. You can have valid criticisms of it, that's fine. But a lot of people are just like, I don't like this thing because it's very popular.
I get that.
I mean, we all do it.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to be pedantic sometimes.
Yo, Trey, you can't say that. That's twice now. But anyway, start making cool songs for movies again. And you know what? Start making video game tie-ins for movies again.
Bruh.
Video game
I-
times.
I don't know. I was like 50-50 with those.
Nah, man.
Nah,
those
nah,
games
nah.
are fun as shit.
That's the only reason why we got good web swinging now in the Spider-Man video games.
Yeah, I have a distinct memory of playing the Transformers movie tie-in video game, and that was not a good game.
No, it
But I
wasn't.
had so much fun playing it
Oh,
anyway.
wait, are you talking about licensed games?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
literal
those are
movie
rare.
tying. Like the movie would come out, and then the video game would come out, and it was just the story of the movie.
Yeah.
Yo, The Matrix had one where you played as Jada Pinkett Smith's character and her
Well,
co-pilot's
The
character.
Lord of the Rings
There's-
fucking video games were
there's a
awesome.
reason
Like those were
why we
actually
don't see
good.
them.
But
There's a reason
What-
we don't see them anymore. Development
Wow.
time just is longer.
Because like I remember playing Wanted and Jumper, and those games are ass, bro.
Jumper had a game?
Yeah,
Oof.
But
yo,
that was
dude, that
past
was
the peak already, I feel like.
it was like easy achievements. Like it was around the time I was achievement hunter, and I was just like, yo, what game I could like finish in like one sit down and get all the achievements for? And that was one
Oh,
of them.
Clyde, guess what?
Wow,
Against All Odds by Phil Collins was written for a movie
nice.
called
Of
Against
course it
All
was.
Odds.
Of course it was, and I knew that, and I can't believe I didn't say that sooner. So biggest fan? Not likely.
I've got to go home and study.
Just going through his entire discography and why he wrote what he wrote.
He's got to be number one, top
Damn.
0.1% on Spotify.
Actually, yeah, now I'm thinking about it. A soundtrack would drop before a movie or a thing, because like even Control, that song that plays in the in the maze, I play that song still to this day. Like I love that song. Like Take Control, that song slaps, and like the lyrics of the song tie into the game itself. And like that got me more into the game. Yeah, man. Like I don't know why people don't do that. Like it makes like because one that's just extra revenue. Two, it's free promotion. Three, your art is talked about in two different forms, musically and then visually, whether it's a video game or a TV show or a movie.
Yep. And
The
then you
Afro
move into
Samurai game.
score, and then you talk about video game scores, and then you cry when Vigil from Mass Effect plays.
Oh, I know nobody's seen it, but the song when in the song that plays from the score of the assassination of Jesse James by the cow Robert Ford, the song that plays when Jesse James actually gets assassinated is one of my favorite pieces of music for a movie ever.
Mm-hmm. Did we mention Wild Wild West?
No, we did not.
Nope.
Well then, we should have mentioned Wild Wild West.
The movie Will Smith chose to do over The Matrix.
I mean, I'm glad he did, because now we have Wild Wild West.
Facts.
And man, that movie's a ride.
Oh, we forgot another big one. Lose Yourself from 8 Mile.
Yeah, I just don't count that, because like it's Eminem making a movie about himself and writing a song about himself.
Independent Women by Destiny's Child from Charlie's Angels. How we forget that too?
I've never seen Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, same. I know about them, but I never like listened to
No.
it.
Everyone only remembers the song. That's
Heard it here
all.
first.
That's all you need to remember, to be honest. That song, Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams, was written for Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I do it.
Man, what a film. Yeah, that song. That's a well-known Bryan Adams song. Covered by Kermit the Frog. Soundtrack by Miss Piggy.
Oh, I'm the Tigers from Rocky 3? I thought it was from Rocky
Yeah.
4. Oh, shit.
3 is Mr. T, right?
I think so. Yes, it is.
What a wild movie that was. It was like Mr. T shoved my coach in the chest and that killed him.
Yo, every single GTA soundtrack, we haven't talked about those either.
Yo, yes.
What's that? Hey.
Hey,
Wait.
yo, that beat song, bro. Fucking rent free, bro. I know all the steps to that fucking song.
Ralph mentioned it on that Greed and Gaming episode. The Ballad of Gay Tony had a banger-ass soundtrack.
See, it's funny because I never played it, but Ralph played all the songs, so now I know it.
It had like that 90s, 2000s club vibe.
And then some of that stuff was original too, because a lot of the GTA songs have original songs too.
Yo, that GTA 4 theme. Ooh, boy.
Yes. Well, I forget who it was, but some big like hip hop producer like co-scored it, and they did the same thing again with GTA 5.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't get away. Flock of Seagulls from fucking
Yes.
Vice City. Was it Vice City?
Yeah, but I don't think that song was written for Vice City, but it was indeed.
Like it was like deeply in there, and like it put me onto that song.
And they used to drop those soundtracks too. Like you could have like
Yeah.
the literal radio stations from those games in your whip.
Yep. Man,
I just feel like some of it is like we've taken personality out of art.
yeah.
And again, as every problem that we address in every facet of life, it all comes back to capitalism.
I mean, you're not wrong.
When you want the most surefire money-making property that you can create, taking personality out of it makes you less likely to turn people off from it, which to them maximizes profits.
I mean, that's literally what has happened to the MCU.
But it's just
Capitalism is the root of all evil.
Capitalism is a dirty business.
Go buy a copy of the Socialist Manifesto.
So this episode is brought to you by the Socialist Manifesto.
The Socialist Manifesto, teaching us that it's actually okay for people not to die of starvation.
Man, we used to be a real country. We used to have. Man, We used to be the skeleton of a country. Now we're just the decaying atoms.
Did we help win World War II? Yeah, we did. Did we wait far too long to join that conflict? Yeah, we did. Did we put Japanese people in internment camps? Hell yeah, we did. Did we drop the atomic bomb on Japan even though the war was over just so we could see what it did? Fuck yeah, we did that.
Yo, Oppenheimer. Shout out to Oppenheimer. Shout out my boy Oppie. Incinerating people since
The biggest
1950. Yo, right? Oppie the op, bro.
Biggest op.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo.
Oh man.
Anyway, now that I've turned people off from listening to us shitting on our country.
No, we're just passionate and want to see it do better.
I mean, yeah, I want to see everybody do better. I want to stop being embarrassed to say I'm from here.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Speaking of which, not made for the movie, but I have an image of Adam Sandler crying on a boat singing that song from 50 First Dates that's never going to leave my head.
That movie.
Excellent usage.
Another movie that had a great soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. And a great Sean Astin. Every movie should have Sean Astin in it.
Wouldn't I be black?
Huh?
Yes,
What?
you would.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nah.
Yo, I'm not cutting that out.
Nah.
I feel confident that I can say that you are, Clyde. Don't worry.
I think I am.
I don't
well,
think so.
Alright. That's a new topic. How black is Clyde?
Let's
All
debate.
of this is staying in.
What's the scale, though? We need a scale.
Oh, it should be like the mac and cheese I told you guys about. On a scale of 1 to slavery, how hard does your mom's mac and cheese slap?
Oh,
What?
I'm going to shut my mic off before I get in trouble.
That's a scale of measurement?
So I was watching a clip from a podcast where they had this black chef on, right? And they were talking about the history of mac and cheese. Oh, maybe I only talked about this with T. Mac and cheese was invented in the White House by chefs who were in the kitchen with Abraham Lincoln's wife. No. It was George Washington's wife. They were slaves and they were in the kitchen and they invented mac and cheese and she took credit for it. So one of the hosts who was white was talking about how good his mom's mac and cheese is and it's a comfort food for him. And so the black chef was like, yo, on a scale of 1 to slavery, how hard does your mom's mac and cheese slap?
That's crazy. She was like, this slaps so hard, I'm putting my name on it.
Yup.
It's like,
She
but
said,
can you
y'all
cook
keep
it?
cooking.
Can you imagine they asked her, like, can you cook it? And she's like, I'll be right back. She goes to the back and brings out a bowl. Like, no, we want to see you make it.
Nah.
So what happens in the kitchen stays in the kitchen.
Because like, apparently she put out like a book of recipes, and like that it is now known that most of them, if not all of them, were made by slaves.
That's wild.
Can you imagine? Yo, it's crazy to think about. The best shit that came out of this country was made by not who you think it was made by.
Is it safe for me to turn my mic back on now?
Remember when everybody was like, damn, jazz, that shit slaps. Those Americans are onto something.
Yo, they used to call that shit jungle music, bro. It was just some drums and some horns.
Damn, that shit got Trey loud.
God damn.
I mean, Trey was standing on the mic when he said that, bro.
Microphone was in his mouth.
I'll never forget learning that. I was like,
Yeah, motherfuckers just want to be mad at everything for no reason.
yo, speaking of, have y'all seen the reaction to the new Assassin's Creed game?
Yo,
Who's gay?
No, I haven't.
People didn't
my
like
nigga.
it.
Yo, alright. Yo, T, my boy, my man,
Hit me.
my friend.
Let's do it.
So AC, right? The niggas making Assassin's Creed, they were just like, damn, our games don't slap no more. What can we do to make this game slap? They said, you know what? Let's pull the trigger. Let's make a samurai game because motherfuckers wanted it. So somebody came from like down yonder, was outside the room, overheard this man, and he was like, make the samurai black. And they was like, that's an idea. That's an idea.
So there's
And the-
Black Samurai?
There's a black samurai.
So the protagonists are a female ninja and the black samurai based off Yasuke. Yasuke, there we go. Yasuke.
From Naruto?
So I'm assuming the response to that has been fairly racist.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, this is stupid, this is so unrealistic, and then others are like, dog, y'all take leaps of faith into grass. shut up.
Exactly.
You can
I mean-
jump off of like a 500-foot tower as long as you land in a bale of hay.
You good, bro?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he an actual historical figure?
Yes.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Was he black?
Yes,
Yes.
very.
Exactly.
Clyde said that with his whole chest.
He was also a slave.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean-
we get to play as a slave. That's crazy.
Was there another game? Another Assassin's Creed?
It got quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
there was.
the DLC for 4 where you play as the pirate, the black pirate who is also a slave.
Yeah, but you were like a slave in that one though.
They was just like, yo, that's how we're gonna rise from the ashes.
Ubisoft said they said people heard we enslave our employees, so now we got to enslave the characters for them to get interested.
That's it, bro. That shit crazy.
It is a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That shit crazy. I want to play it though.
I have no opinion of it just because they have not shown any gameplay yet, so I have nothing to say about it.
I want to play it, but Assassin's Creed games are so bloated.
Yeah.
It's like their quantity over quality.
Yeah, Valhalla
like-
made me want to die.
I'm not finishing that game.
Valhalla
Yeah,
was atrociously.
Dude, I feel
just
like I
too
got
much.
robbed.
Too much.
It took me 346 hours to complete Assassin's Creed Odyssey, including the DLC.
Well, double that.
What were you doing,
Just the main story.
dude? How did that like? Oh, you know what? Everybody plays differently. That game is fucked. I give it that.
You have to sail everywhere until you unlock all the fucking viewpoints.
Man,
Ralph's like, I ain't do that shit.
I fucking flew.
no, but you know what game had a good balance? Assassin's Creed Origins.
Man, that game was so good. And you know why they never made a sequel? Because the protagonist was black.
It is, bro. So they're gonna make a samurai game, a black samurai game, and it's gonna slap, and they're not gonna make a sequel, and everybody's gonna be upset. And then they're gonna make some bullshit that's gonna be bloated as hell right after.
Dog, even the directors of Origins were like, yeah, we're still waiting for the call to make a sequel because we set up a whole franchise for those characters. I'm like, yeah. And you know what's even crazier? In the next game, in the DLC, they tied the main character back to the character in Origins.
Why they tying them up?
I mean, we already established that.
People out here.
I get it, Terrence.
Thank you. I went the route of subtlety. I didn't want to say it out loud.
It's because he's a slave.
There we go. It took a little while, but it hit.
Yo, people gonna find me on the street and they're like, yo, square up, my man.
It's all right. You're big. You can take them.
It's like, well, that slave talk, you're wild. I'm like, yo. I'm like, am I black? They're gonna be like, nah. I'm like, well, now I have my answer, guys.
If you want me to give you Clyde's address so you can fight him, give us
Please
5
don't.
stars. Show me proof that you gave us a
Yo.
5-star rating, and I'll give you where Clyde lives.
Yo, give us 100K subscribers and I will link my address.
Clyde will fight one of our followers.
Just one. Willingly.
on
We get to
site.
pick who, though.
This little Timmy from down the block.
They don't have a choice either.
He's like, I just like the video. Nah, you gotta
Shut the
fight
fuck
Clyde now.
up.
You get 24 hours of training. After that, you're on your own.
And you can train to a montage of I Am the Tiger. Boom,
Just
bang,
have
full
him-
circle.
Running up and down stairs. I don't want to do this no more. Tomorrow you gotta fight Clyde, bro. You gotta be prepared.
What is that
What
noise?
is happening?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mute me. I decided to do laundry at the same time.
I got abducted by an alien.
Alright, so I guess that's a good place to stop.
I'm sorry.
Alright, well, this has been another episode of Takes, Talks, and Tangents.
This time we really didn't say shit, but we hope you had fun.
And remember, we love you.
Go to the Norwegian parade in Bay Ridge and buy the Socialist Manifesto.
And you gotta make sure you drive a car that's like nearly impossible to find parking for.
If you want to park, don't want to park. That's the best advice I got for you.
Alright, thank you to everyone who always listens.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.
I love you.
Freaky ass nigga.
All that staying in.